Alright, quick update on the upstairs bathroom. Finally got the shower base in from Home Depot. It's a 42 by 42. And I got the glass, a French glass shower glass that I got. And it's French style. Show that in a later video. And what else did I get done? I got some insulation ran. I got the ceiling lowered down to, I got it where the ceiling goes up 10 feet. Because it's 11.5 feet. It's a little too high in here. And I got some insulation up there. That's R42. Got all my electricity ran and wired up. 2 dimmer switches. I'm going to have 2 recessed lights. One here above the vanity and one above the shower. And it's on a dimmer. And then I'm going to have 2 sconces that I just ordered. One on each side of my vanity. And it's going to be with a dimmer. And then I got, the light up here, which is my light, night light, and fan. Okay, it's got a night light on it, and it plays music. It's got Bluetooth. So I got my vent hooked up as well with a new register. These registers here, I had a round one before, and it didn't seem like it pushed the air down low enough. So this type of register blows the air one direction, and I have it to the wall, so hopefully it blows real nice, and it does because I tested it. It works way better than the round one. The round ones, they seem to keep the air higher up to the ceiling. It doesn't seem to force the air down. And I got that hooked up with insulation. It's all taped up with aluminum mesh. I got this vent going up to the attic, and then I'll hook it up from the attic to a roof vent that I got to install later. And now I just got to run my insulation. I'm gonna put 3 more there and then 3 more here, and then I should be good on insulation. Then I can start putting the ceiling, the sheetrock. Everything's all wired up, nice and pretty. Got these protector plates here that keeps any sheetrock, when you put your sheetrock up, keeps you from drilling through these into the electrical and then causing a short or blowing your fuse or whatever. And that's pretty much where I'm at. Later on, I'm gonna have to, I ran a wire here, one wire. I'm gonna have to relocate the wire somewhere here on the side for the sconce, and I'm gonna have to run a wire through the studs, drill a hole through the studs to this other side over here, but I'll work on that later. I'm probably gonna go bamboo floor, so I'm probably gonna take this hardy backer out, the 2 pieces that I put in there. I'm going to lay some more 1/2-inch plywood over here, but I needed the shower first, so I would know where the hole is. So now I got my hole marked, so now I can drill a hole through the subfloor and do my piping. I was going to make my own floor here out of tile, but this was only a couple $100. It's so much faster. Now all I have to do is plumb. I got this on order, a new one, a new sink or shower faucet. I just got a real basic one. The one I got though comes out and it kind of points down, and also it's just a chrome valve. It's very basic. It's not too fancy. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So I can start wrapping this up because I've been working on this for over a 1.5 years, on and off, and it's just I get stuck on certain things, and then I leave it for a month or something, and then I'll come back working on it. So it's been on and off work. And then again here I'm gonna build some kind of I'm gonna build like a pillar, because it's to hide this pipe. It's gonna be a really that's gonna be a really nice project to do later on. I'm gonna put a 2x4 behind the pipe here. I'm going to nail it into the wall, and that will serve as a place where I can nail the woods that I put around it. And then I'll put all kinds of fancy little moldings to make it look a little pretty. Alright, just got all the R49 insulation in the ceiling. R49 is pretty thick. Stacks over a foot. It's like 16 inches thick. So that should be plenty. And there it is. Now it's ready for sheetrock. About time. Got the first piece of sheetrock up finally. And I want to make a quick note about the sheetrocks that I put above my little box for this light. I believe those boxes are not fire rated that I bought. It doesn't say it's fire rated, so I put the sheetrock above it a couple inches so that the insulation wouldn't touch it, because it does get hot. So I did that on both sides, and you can see how it looks. Alright, next sheetrock piece is up. I cut out my vent hole. What I used was oscillating tool, one of these with a little wood bit on there, cuts it right out. I cut around the pipe there, that's the air vent pipe, and I got one more piece and then probably a sliver. Alright, just got the recessed LED light put in, and it's working fine with the dimmer. The template, they do give you a template. It's a 6-inch LED light. They give you a template, but this is really flimsy. If you get a paint can, it's exactly the same size as the template. So go put that up there and trace around it with a pencil. And then if you don't have a rotor zip, you can always use a air cutoff tool. If you have an air cutoff tool, it makes it really easy to cut around. Or you could just use the traditional drywall knife, but I don't have mine here at this moment. So one more piece of sheetrock and we'll be done here. And then a little sliver over there. It's looking good. Alright, third piece is up. It's looking good. Now I'm going to go and cut out my other recessed light over there. Alright, last piece is up and in place and screwed down. You can see the vent. I put some aluminum foil around the edge just to keep any air from the above there coming down, cold air. And I just gotta put the vent screw, the register in, and with 2 screws. And then I can finish up the sheetrock on this side. Now that I have the shower pan, I can figure out where to put the HardieBacker cement board. But first I gotta drill my hole here, and then probably gonna put another 1/2-inch piece of plywood over all this just to keep it airtight. And then I'll put the shower pan in there and start building the wall up. I'll insulate this, and I gotta plumb my pipes. I got it on order. It's probably not gonna come for a week or 2, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. But that's where I'm at. And there it is with the register vent in place. I get way much better heat flow with this register than the round one that I had in here before. So, happy about that. So there's plenty of light in here. Alright. I purposely put the light not in the center, but in the center of these 2 windows here. In the center of that. And you want it for the toilet, and you want it for the shower. You want it close to the shower so it can vent out the air. If I put it way over here, it'll be a little bit far from the shower. Yeah, the ceiling is ready for mud, ready for plaster.